Hi folks, I hope you're doing well. I just went down the shops, down to Tesco's, and there's a lady there who was serving and she was yawning. And I was just talking to her, trying to cheer her up. And she said, "You've got too much of a positive attitude." And I thought, that's quite a change. Seeing as who I've been in the past, that is quite a change. But hey, I'll accept that. Yeah, that's good. So, okay, this point, yes. Going on from the last one, talking about conviction. So, those people that won't receive conviction. I don't feel sorry for them in any way, shape or form. I don't. I don't feel sorry for anyone who's going to hell because there's no point. It's not going to help. It doesn't help me, it doesn't help them. So therefore there's no point feeling sorry for them. Let's say people that have been in church and go to hell, it's going to be far worse for them. Far worse. As I said before, there was the Manuel, he was the pastor of the Pentecostal church. When I first went there, a Spanish man. And he was quite joyous when he mentioned to me about a woman who had been challenging him in church and standing up against some of the things he said and did. And that when she left that church, it was a great day for him. Oh, he was joyous about it. What a great day it was for him when he got rid of her. Yeah. That would be okay. If you believe that going to church doesn't really mean anything, then that would be okay. Because you're saying you're happy this person isn't in church right now. Or maybe won't be in church in the future. If church doesn't matter, then that's cool. But if you're saying church is fundamental, that without it you can't get into heaven, you're celebrating the fact that this woman is going to go to hell in your understanding. Because she gave you a bit of a hard time. That's what... Yeah. And as I say, talking about Jeff as well. Yeah. And that church. Yeah, because let's say for a second, if I'm wrong in the things that I say, then as a pastor and teacher called by God, let's say if you're called by God, wouldn't you be trusting in God that he would give you messages to bring, sermons to bring, that are going to speak to that person and change the way they think? Because God is more powerful, yes? Don't they sing those songs in children's ministries? Nothing is more powerful than God. There's little jingles they sing. But the problem is, in reality, they believe that anyone who is dangerous is more powerful than God. The same as, they see me as dangerous because I stand against the demonic crap. And I speak about it. I have a channel, and because I use that channel to speak about it, because to me it's important. Because we're told to do that. In the Word, we're told to highlight stuff that is bad. We're not told to just go along with it. We're not told to pretend that demonic is good. Well, if you're not pretending that demonic is good and you're seeing demonic, then you've got to be standing up and saying it's bad, right? Well, you've got to. You can either say it's good or you've got to say it's bad. There's no real middle position, is there? Well, apart from in some people there is. They recognise it's bad, but they just keep quiet about it. Yeah, that's exactly where God wants us to be, isn't it, really? To see that people are being led down a path that's going to lead them to hell, and we just keep quiet about it. This is the point. Do I think these people are going to be prepared to go through that conviction? No. No, because for them to do what they do, they have to believe they're right. And the problem is for people like Jeff Oakes and Manuel, because they've had people worshipping them, they believe it. And because they believe that they're doing a great job, that they're leading people down a great path. And so because they believe that, they're never going to be in a position where they're going to be accepting any sort of conviction saying that they're leading people to hell. They won't accept it. And so therefore, they themselves are going to go to hell because, it's in the nature of man. If you can puff someone up with lies about how great they are, you can lead that person to ultimate destruction, and they will happily go. They will happily go to a point of ultimate destruction because you're making them feel good in the moment. Well, to me, it is very much what it is, and people have chosen their paths. I didn't choose it for them, they did. And there'll be another video following this about that very point, that people would want to blame me. Well, like for Mrs. B, people want to blame me for the path that she's on, right? Because I said something years ago that she hasn't been able to forgive, or certainly she's been guided badly by people in the church to hold on to that offence, right? But rather than recognise everything else, they would quite happily blame me for that. That'll be in the next video, looking at that sort of thing. Okay? So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Be a blessing. Be blessed. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.